So, Zyprexa update, I guess. I've been on it for about 3 weeks now. My appointment is tomorrow, like, in a day and a half. It's at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and it's 8:02 right now. And it was really hard to make the switch. It still is hard to make the switch between quetiapine and Zyprexa. I'm still having a lot of trouble sleeping because it doesn't knock me out the way the quetiapine did. But I've been falling asleep between 8 p.m. and midnight, and I've been waking up between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. So it's pretty amazing. I think that's the best I've ever done, even if I'm just laying in bed for 4 hours waiting to fall asleep. And after the first 2 weeks, I felt fucking amazing for about 2 days, 3 days. I didn't feel like I was like, I don't know, ecstasy, high, whatever. I just felt like, oh my god, is this what it's like to be a normal person? Like, I still had problems. Obviously I was having problems with sleeping. I've been very hungry lately. I have a little bit of attention problems still as well. But besides that, I got up in the morning and I had the energy to do what I wanted to do. And I had the means to do it. I had the mental capacity to do it. I didn't have to just sit there stressing about it for hours. I could just do it. And I felt happy. I didn't feel depressed at all. Like, I was just content. I didn't think about horrible things happening to me or my friends or my family. I didn't feel gross. I didn't feel like I didn't deserve any of the good things I had. I just felt normal. And then I woke up yesterday and I was feeling pretty weak and a little distracted, but everybody has bad days, I'm assuming. I'm assuming normal people also have bad days. So I thought it would just be one day. And then I woke up today and I am so... Stop it! I'm so fucking tired. I can barely sit up to make this video. And I'm depressed. I just feel a lot of ups and downs with this medicine so far, so that's what I'm gonna tell her. But yeah, I feel dark, I feel dim, I don't feel happy, I don't feel content. And there's something that doesn't make sense to me. I just don't understand why I like rocks so much. It doesn't... like, I was just sitting out in the living room with my mom. We're watching Yellow Jackets. I've already seen it, but she's watching it for the first time. And I'm just sitting there, like, I don't want to be here. I want to just lay down and rot. And I was just sitting there while we were watching it, and all I can think of is I can't wait to go back to my room so I can be with my rocks. Like, if there's ever anywhere that I am that has like a giant, like, you know how some places have like grass, some places have gravel, and some places have rocks. I will no shame just crouch down and start digging through them, trying to get the ones that I like. I like very shapely ones. I like ones that aren't like too confusing. Like, this one's almost a perfect circle. I like ones that are like a nice size and fun to grip. This one, I just have some that just call to me. This one is a nice ovally shape, and this one is a nice like kind of egg shape, And then obviously I have all my crystals. Like this is a rose, or this is a quartz and amethyst, and it's just so nice to grab. I was just sitting there like a freak, like I cannot just wait to go in my room and lay down with my rocks. Oh, I also have this one. This big guy, thank you Walmart parking lot. And I have one similar to this somewhere, but this is one of my favorites for sure. And when you hold them in your hand, they're just so cold, but not like, it's not like I don't want to touch it cold, like, I have a thing with cold. Like, if I'm ever at the store and we need to get milk, my mom and I do most of the grocery shopping together. I'll have to hold the milk like through my shirt because the cold just really hurts me to touch for some reason. And these aren't cold like that. These are cold in a calming way, like when you really don't feel good, or you have a fever or something, and you just hold a water bottle to your forehead and it just, everything feels okay, you know? But I really haven't enjoyed anything today. I played Mario, new Super Mario Bros. I think I'm about to beat it for the 60th time. That might be a little bit of an exaggeration. I've definitely beat it over 20 times. But I didn't enjoy it. I just did it because, you know, when you're hungry for something but you don't know what you're hungry for. I feel like that with life today. Like, do I want to talk to people? Do I want to write? Do I want to draw? Do I want to game? Do I want to spend time with my mom? Do I want to eat? Do I want to take a bath? I tried all of them. All of them were a no. I just want to hold a rock. And I don't understand why. I didn't try reading because I don't like any of the books I have, but my birthday's next month, so hopefully I'll get a book that I like for my birthday. I really want to read more Tessa Mashfeg because I loved My Year of Rest. And I want to read Camus, Dworkin, de Beauvoir. I have been so hungry on the Zyprexa. I think I must have gained like 10 pounds. But all I want is sugar. Nothing satisfies me except like candy and cookies, nothing. But those 3 days where I felt amazing, I cannot believe. I'm assuming most people live their life like that, and I cannot believe it. Oh, am I gaining weight in my face? I'm looking kind of steroidy again. So yeah, I don't know if this is an up and down kind of thing, or if I was up for 3 days and now I'm gonna be down forever, but that's my witch doctor's problem tomorrow. I've been writing. I've heard that some publishers like their writers to be anonymous. Like, they'll specifically say, don't tell anyone that you're the writer, if you have an internet presence, don't tell anyone that you wrote that book. I think it's because, like, kind of the Keanu effect, the less people know about you, the more they like you, because they can just, like, project their political beliefs and social beliefs onto you. That's that's the whole reason I don't go into too much detail about my book, because I really want to get published one day soon, whenever I finish it. And I'm paranoid, so I think I'm gonna get in a position where they're like, yeah, you're we don't agree with your internet presence and nobody likes you, so we're not gonna do this. LOL. Get fucked. I'm still very lonely. It's definitely been over a year now that I've hung out with a friend in person. Girly girl, stop that. But one day that'll change. Hopefully someday soon. But for now, my rocks, they'll have to be all the friendship and all the social interaction I need. It's funny, because I watch a lot of TV shows. I just run them over and over and over again. And whenever I'm watching one that has like a survival aspect, well, actually all of them, I imagine what I would be like in the show and like what I would do in that situation, if the characters would like me, what characters I would be friends with, stuff like that. And we're watching, obviously, Yellow Jackets right now, and I'm just imagining how I would do if I was stuck out in the wilderness with them. And I'm just like wondering what they would do with all of my rocks in my suitcase. Because I think like 2 or 3 of the suitcases got saved and they're just like sharing clothes and whatever else they could salvage from the plane crash. Am I missing a word? And I'm just imagining if my suitcase was one of the ones that was in there with them. And like, what would they do with my... It was the 90s, so I wouldn't bring my DS, but all my notebooks and all my rocks, like so many rocks. I always have to bring rocks everywhere I go. And it really makes me want to pack more survival gear when I travel. Because so many shows are based off of like, oh no, they're stranded. Oh no, their plane crashed. Oh no, the dead are walking. Like, that's the whole reason I want like an athame or a knife. Because when I watched Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, everyone just has a knife in their holster. So I want to make sure I have a really pretty knife for the zombie apocalypse, but like, who am I kidding? I know, in any of those situations, unfortunately, I am not going to survive. Spare my mental problems. I can't go without whatever medicine I'm taking for my ulcerative colitis. I'm just gonna bleed out from every hole I have. But, yeah, I'm really regretting not making more videos. Like, every few days I'll think, damn, I should make a video about that. No, I'll put it off, and then the next day something else happens, and like, the tiny things that happen in my life gets too stupid and convoluted to explain, and I never get to put my feelings out there. But I don't want to keep you here if I don't have anything to talk about, so thank you for watching. Do you want to say hi to a cat before I go? Libba, come here. This is Liberty. She's fucking huge now. Look at that cat. Thank you so much for watching my videos, the like 10 people that are watching them right now. Even if you don't comment, even if you only watch the first 30 seconds, I'm still grateful. Actually, there's a video I've been wanting to do for a very long time now, for a few years. And it's kind of weird and it's kind of stupid, but it's kind of like Never Have I Ever. I think about it all the time. I come up with random scenarios and like super specific scenarios, and I present them to you, and like you get to mark off which ones apply to you, and I get to know how many people magically had a specific thing happen to them. Like, it'll be stuff like put a finger down or whatever if both of your grandparents, both of your grandmothers have the same first name. Or put a finger down if this happened, that happened. Usually I have so many, but just very, very specific scenarios to see how rare it is or if it's ever happened at all. Should I actually start writing them down? Would anyone want to see that or give a fuck? I'll probably just do it and everyone will think it's weird, but if people care and watch it, I'd love to see if anybody else has experienced the things I imagine. But I didn't explain that very well, but thank you so much for watching. Amen.